Breaking news, this video behind me is going viral and causing controversy. Check this out.
Okay, so in November, I decided I no longer wanted to be a responsible parent and I gave up my kids. I was just tired of being responsible and caring for them.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Key. Welcome back to the channel. We got this lady who pays child support for her child. She lacks responsibility, but she's also upset that she can't claim her child on her taxes. Get real, child, and let's get into it.
Felt like I was too young and I wanted to go out there and experience life, and I started dating someone else, so it just didn't fit with my new lifestyle. And I didn't have anything to worry about because the other parent is a very responsible parent. But now I'm here because now I'm earning child support, and to top it off, I'm really pissed off that I took care of them all the way up to November and I couldn't claim them on my taxes because the other parent had already claimed them.
All I can say is, what has this world come to, man? This woman, this mother is mad that she has to pay child support because she abandoned her kids because they didn't fit her lifestyle. Like, could you imagine being so entitled, so evil, to just think that you can just throw away your kids and think that, you know, the club lifestyle or this, you know.
So they cutting up in the comment section. Dad's been doing this for decades. She's on that dad energy. Roles have been reversed. She's in dad mode. And it's not like these people are wrong, but irregardless, forget the roles reversed. Like, children need both parents in their life. It's one thing if you're not stable, you don't have all the necessities to take care of your children and yourself. You know, you don't have a good job if you or don't have one at all. Like, just really be in dire need of help and can't take care of your children. That's one, I guess, acceptable way of, okay, look, I can't take care of my children, but for you just to want to live a lifestyle, that's selfish. And I don't care how you look at it. I don't care, roles reversed. That's selfish. You both of you, did what you had to do to make a child, so why wouldn't you do what you have to do to take care of said child or children? You have multiple children. So it's not like you said, hey, this one child. No, you sat there and had multiple children, and now you're complaining about them. And now you can't claim them on your taxes? Like, get real, lady. Get effing real. Not to mention, I'm starting to look at certain people sideways. The way people really get on the internet and just talk badly about their children in any scenario. If you love your children and they're doing something like misbehaving, if you like trying to not to claim your children at all, it's like, just stop talking about y'all kids. At the end of the day, they're going to grow up and they're going to see this stuff. And then sometimes in life, you grow up. And the way you're feeling right now might not be how you feel later on in life. And you might want an actual relationship with your children. And you think they're going to want a relationship after, y'all are talking all this trash about y'all kids or using them for money. Or it's just crazy to me that people are really that selfish. And at this point, people don't even think into the future. Like, y'all don't think about the repercussions, or either you just don't care, or don't think things in your life will change to where you're going to care later, because eventually, oh my goodness. Anyways, okay, let's say you're getting married, right? And your maid of honor and your wedding, and you've planned this at least a year in advance, decided to plan her wedding the same weekend as your wedding, the day after. Let's get into this story and then we're going to talk about it.
Bride is going viral on the internet because her maid of honor booked her wedding on the same weekend as hers. Not only was it the same weekend, but it was the day after the bride's wedding. For context, this bride had her wedding planned for 2 years. So you can imagine her surprise when her friend texts in the group chat that she booked her wedding venue, and it happened to be the Saturday after this bride's Friday wedding. So immediately, some drama breaks out. The bride's first course of action is to ask her maid of honor to step down as maid of honor, as she doesn't think she'll have the ability to plan her own wedding and be, a good maid of honor. After all, a ton of planning goes into being a maid of honor and organizing. Bride and maid of honor were very close and they shared the same friend group. A lot of the bridesmaids and groomsmen in the first wedding, the original wedding, were asked to come be bridesmaids and groomsmen in the second wedding the day after. All of them immediately started expressing some concern about being able to afford to be in 2 bridal parties. Not to mention the time commitment of being in 2 bridal parties on the same weekend. To really top matters off, the friend/maid of honor ended up using some of the same vendors as the bride, specifically the florist and the photographer. After all, why do research when someone else did it for you? So what are your guys' thoughts on this? How would you react in this situation? And also, it begs the question, if 2 friends want to have a wedding very close together, what is too close? Is having it in the same month too close together? In the same week? You know, what defines that?
I really should have titled this video "The World's Most Selfish People in the World," because the entitlement, okay, so yeah, you can plan your day any day technically that you want to, but why would you want to have your wedding, like, wouldn't you want that to be special and all about you? You're gonna have tired people from the night before. First of all, the first wedding, you have all the same people in it, so that means they're gonna have to cut the night before short because now they have to get ready for another wedding. So all that drinking and partying and dancing, like, that's gonna be either cut short, maybe slim to none, because they have to get ready for the next wedding. That is so unfair for you to do your friend like that. You could have did it the next weekend. Like, what was so special about this weekend that you had to do it that weekend? I'm not really tripping about using the same vendors or photographers. It's like, even with that being said, I mean, she's probably going to give her this information for her own wedding as well, even if it wasn't like on the same day. Just say she planned it months later. She's going to give her friend that information because that's just what you do. Hey, I use this person. So I'm not really tripping on that. But the same weekend is extreme. Like the very next day. Not even doing it on a Sunday, giving it at least a day so people can rest or enjoy the first wedding. Like, you really just kind of took that from your friend. That's not, I don't know, that's not a friend to me. Like, either we're going to have a double wedding and we're going to do this thing on the same day, or get your own month, bitch. Ain't nobody got time for that. Like, and then, am I supposed to be in your wedding? Because you're my maid of honor. So am I not your maid of honor? Because I would technically be on my honeymoon now. Like, that is crazy. Let me know what y'all think. I know everybody think differently. Might not even matter to some people. Might be a big ass deal to some people. So I want to know what you think. Let's get into the next topic. Okay, so the race has started. We got Nick Cannon up against Elon Musk, headed allegedly on his 13th child. I don't give a damn how much money you got. 13 children is a lot. Now, if you could take care of all of them and y'all all in the same household, I'm with it. I love big families, especially if you're all in one household and no child is feeling different than another child. Have at it. But that is not the case. You can't tell me that that's the case with these two. But let's get into it. Let's see what's going on and what the celebrities and just different people had to say. Thank you to the Shade Room. A little shout out. 5 months ago, I welcomed a new baby into the world. Elon Musk is the father. I have not previously disclosed this to protect our child's privacy and safety, but in recent days, it has become clear that tabloid media intends to do so, regardless of the harm it will cause. I intend to allow our child to grow in a normal and safe environment. For that reason, I ask that the media honor our child's privacy and refrain from invasive reporting. Well, I'm not going to invasively report. I'm just going to show what the Shade Room had posted. So, they was just talking all this smack about having 13 kids. But what y'all think? Like, do y'all think that this is his child? I'm not going to say that it is because I don't know. But I guess we will find out. So Mr. Busted Baby himself, Ply, says, name a black man with 13 kids from different women that America would trust running the federal government in this country. They wouldn't trust him if he had one child, but moving on. Lena Quest. Imagine if Obama had 13 kids with 4 women or even 5 with 3. The right would be calling him a womanizer, a non-Christian. They would tell racist jokes about black men making babies all over the place. And yet, Pasty Small Parts has 13 kids with 4 different women. Queen Feloness has 5 children with 3 different women, and Kristen don't say a word. Real Housewife of Michigan. Elon Musk, who is 53 years old, just fathered his 13th child with a 26-year-old far-right influencer. This is baby mama number 4. I always forget how Republicans are the party of family values. Silly me. A disruptor. I don't care how many children Elon Musk is having with multiple women out of wedlock. I would care if he had 13 children with multiple women and abused them, refused to take care of them, or couldn't afford to take care of them. People need to mind their damn business and let Elon Musk tend to his own business and his personal life. Oh, okay. I hear you. Now hear me. Just because you have the money to take care of children, multiple children, don't mean you need to be having multiple children. If these children are not in the same home as you and you're able to give each child the same amount of attention and time and effort, then you shouldn't be having said kids. Not to mention, you have a full-time job. Like, this not no regular little job where you have plenty of time after work. You're constantly doing stuff. So you can't tell me that you have enough time to just spend with all of these children. It's not possible. I don't give a damn what you say. Arthur Watkins Jr. Elon Musk has 13 kids with different baby mamas, but you all are asking why there's no 2-parent households. The funny part is he takes government handouts too. Okay. Big J Suki. You just know 1,000 years from now when Mars is ruled by the 13 tribes of Elon, it's going to be Ashley St. Clair's descendants that's going to be like the banished, the mole people trying to ruin everything for the peaceful citizens of XAII, whatever he put down city. These people are funny. Michael Dvorknik, excuse me, I'm probably butchering that last name, but Elon Musk having 13 kids is a net positive on the world. So yeah, those are like some of the, celebrity people that commented and chimed in on this matter of him having 13 children. But we heard what they had to say. You kind of heard what I thought about it. So I want to hear what you guys think. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank y'all for sticking tuned to the end. I love y'all guys forever.